Hey, good morning everybody. So it's been a while since I've done a vlog, but I wanted to record this. We're gonna be working on Nick's Landy today. We're gonna be installing the Johnson rods. Focus. Okay, so anyways, the rods are acting as they're a little bit longer, so it makes the car believe it should be 2.5 inches taller. So it's an electronic lift basically on her car, right, 2.5 inches. So as of recent, what we've done was we put new shoes on the Landy. So we got the new Falcons on here, all-terrain. So we found out that the tires we had actually were not the best tires to have on the car, and actually the load weight was wrong. So we decided to be smart, change the tires, get it ready. So the idea really is to use this car as a overlanding off-road vehicle, to use it for the capabilities that it is. So with that, as you remember, we did the front runner top. For Mother's Day, we did the safari style covers on the front and back, and we also did the ladder. So aesthetically, the car is looking amazing. So now we're going to try to do more performance style upgrades, so that hence the tires and the Johnson rods. So gonna put these on right now, and then we'll see the before and after. So can't wait. So what we're going to change is that little rod right there, and that's going to make the car believe it needs to be a different height. So all we need to do is up to WD-40, loosen it up, slowly pry it off, and being very careful not to break this lever. This is the actual lever that adjusts the height. So just going to knock that out. So here's what the rods look like that we'll be putting on. So like I said, it's a simple, just plug and play kind of thing. Just plugs right into the original grommet, and we're good to go. So we're just gonna put the WD-40 here and here, just to let it loosen up. Okay, let that sit for a second, and then so we let the WD-40 chill for a bit. So now we're just gonna pull it off. Okay, cool. So got the first part off. Now you gotta be careful not to break this lever. This is only made out of plastic. So trying to get behind here and just there we go. Now we'll pop in the other one. Oh. Hold on, Arden.
Mommy, look at me. I'm riding mini speed.
Cool. And that's it. First rod done. And that is the rod itself. That's going to change it. So I kept saying it makes the rod longer. It actually makes it shorter. So what it does is, in essence, bring the lever up. So here's the original Landrover. So if you see, it's just rubber with plastic in middle, versus the Johnson rod, which is all metal with just the rubber grommet. So we'll see how it comes out. It states 2.5 higher, so we should be good. I'm just gonna knock out the other ones. Pretty much it's exactly the same way on all four sides, so no point in recording it. So I'll show you guys how it looks once we're done. Cool. Alright, so finish the rods. It took, honestly, about 20 minutes, and probably only that because we were recording the first one. Put them all around. So now what we need to do is put it back, turn on the car, put it back into normal, and the car will self-level, and at that point it should bring it up to 2.5 inches. So let's see what happens. all we had to do was come in, raise the suspension back to normal height, which it is. It looks good, nothing, no error codes or anything. There we go. So put it back on normal height. And then the car leveled itself out. I actually recorded it earlier, or I did it earlier, and the car leveled itself out. So it's looking good. And the car does actually feel taller. So that's pretty much it. Alright, so here's the Landy before. And there's the after. This is all at normal height. Alright, so all in all, like I said, it took about 20 minutes to do. Didn't even have to take the tires off. I will say one thing of caution is that when you start taking those off and you're moving those levers around, the car will release air from the actual bags, so you have to be very careful. Jack stands underneath would be smart to make sure the car can only go so far so it doesn't crush you or anything. As well as or old tire or anything there to block, to make sure that at least your chest cavity and your head don't get, you know, pinched under the car. I'm a smaller frame guy, so luckily even with it coming down, it wasn't enough to actually crush me, but there is a lot of people taller than me that it could. So just the word of caution. But like I said, I did not have to take off the tires to do it. All of it was done within all the tires there. I just had to lay under the car. But the Landy's looking stout. It's looking good, so very happy. Johnson Rod, you guys make an awesome product. I think it's amazing. So next step is going to be to take this thing off-road. Let's test this thing out, see what we can do. We were going to be doing like a Landrover experience thing, but I think we're going to now do it in October. But I think me and Nick are ready to just take it off-road and see what's up. So real quick, WD-40 has really stepped up its game. So remember, it used to just be the red hose, and then they made this thing with the red hose. But check this out. Now, this is a bendable straw that holds its shape so you can spray wherever you need. The future's now, people. The future's now. This is not an ad. This is not an ad. But yeah, so Nick's driving, and what do you think? She's way happy with it. So we're gonna drive around and enjoy the rest of the day with the car. So I'm very happy with it. It feels solid. With that, as always, you've been awesome. Don't ever change. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and all that. And see you guys later.